Climbing on a bicycle can be a challenging task, especially if you're new to cycling or if you're trying to tackle a steep hill. Here are 8 tips that can help you improve your climbing technique. First and foremost, know your pace and maintain it. I have a recent Alpe du Zwift effort playing in the background on purpose to show a pacing strategy example. My FTP is between 300 and 310, and the Alpe du Zwift takes me about 45 minutes to climb. Since I know this climb will take me a little bit less than an hour, I can enter the climb with a realistic goal of holding a pace a little bit above my FTP. If you're doing a climb that will take over an hour, you can't realistically expect to maintain a level of effort that is above your FTP. So even if your FTP is different than mine, the concept's the same. If you do your homework prior to entering a climb, you can set a realistic pace that you can hold steady for the duration of the entire climb. I'm not saying you need to do the math on every climb of every ride. That would be absurd. But if you have a goal tied to a specific climb, such as the Alpe du Zwift, this truly is one of the best things you can do to improve your performance. With that being said, the remaining 7 tips are more general and require less brain power. Let's talk about gear selection. Make sure you're in the right gear as you enter the climb by shifting your cassette into a gear that allows you to pedal at a comfortable cadence. And while we're on the topic of cadence, tip 3 is to use a high cadence. Try aiming for around 80 to 95 revolutions per minute, as this will allow you to pedal more efficiently and reduce the strain on your muscles. Hand in hand with cadence, tip 4 is to focus on your breathing. Pay attention to your breathing and try to maintain a steady rhythm. Inhale deeply through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Tip 5 is to use your body weight. This isn't as applicable for virtual riding, but it's extremely important when you're climbing outside. Lean forward slightly and shift your weight towards the handlebars. This will help distribute your weight evenly over the bike and improve your grip on the road. While on the topic of body mindfulness, tip 6 is to keep your upper body relaxed. Avoid tensing your upper body, as this can waste energy and reduce your efficiency. Instead, keep your shoulders relaxed and your upper body stable. Returning viewers to the channel will be nodding their head at tip 7, which is to stay seated. Try to stay seated as much as possible when climbing, because standing up is less efficient and therefore it's more tiring. However, if you need to stand up to generate more power or shake out the legs, do so in short bursts. The 8th and final tip is to plan your route. If possible, plan your route ahead of time and avoid steep hills or long climbs if you're not comfortable with them. Gradually increase the difficulty of your climbs as you become more experienced, because at the end of the day, training should be enjoyable, and if you're setting goals that are outside of your current capabilities, you're gonna get burned out. If you're new to cycling, a 3,000 plus foot climb like you see here is just not a good idea. Start by incorporating a 20-minute climb into your ride, and then as you get stronger and more confident, build a 40-minute climb into your ride. Steady progression is the name of the game here. Remember, climbing takes practice, so don't get discouraged if you find it difficult at first. With time and effort, you will improve your climbing technique and become a stronger rider. It is always a pleasure sharing my passion with you all. Do me a favor and leave your best climbing tip in the comments section down below. And until next time, have a great ride.